CKND First News Update.
Good afternoon. Tempers flared at a meeting of the Confederation of Regions Party over leader Elmer Knudsen's refusal to answer questions concerning his leadership and party finances. In fact, Knudsen adjourned last night's meeting in Brandon before anyone had a chance to ask any questions. One party member said Manitoba members no longer recognize Knudsen as their leader, and the party is losing credibility because of him. Tensions mounted last November when Knudsen tendered his resignation but failed to inform Elections Canada of his decision. He has since regained control of the party. Manitoba farm leaders say prairie farmers who are already suffering have been hit with yet another blow. The Farm Credit Corporation has increased interest rates on new loans from between 1 to 1.75%. Keystone Agriculture Producer spokesman Bob Douglas said the previous rates are already beyond what people can pay. And Ken Sigurdsson of the National Farmers Union said Federal Agriculture Minister John Wise should have lowered the rates, not raised them. Officials in Manitoba have decided against a ban on liquor in provincial parks despite the wave of drunken mayhem that turned several parks upside down on the May-long weekend. Spokesman Jim Crone says families are the major users of parks during the summer. However, it's a different clientele in May. But Crone said if there is a liquor problem in the parks during the August-long weekend, a ban on the bottle may be the only solution. The Duke of York's notorious beaver and leather coat, as it turns out, isn't beaver at all. The Edmonton furrier who supplied the jackets, which Premier Don Getty gave to Andrew and Sarah, says the prince's jacket is made of a nutria, a small aquatic rodent that looks like a muskrat. It comes from South America. Militant British animal rights groups were outraged at the gifts that they received yesterday. They were also upset that Alberta Indians presented the royal couple with a stuffed buffalo head. The Duke and Duchess head for Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, tomorrow. A Canadian aboard an Air Afrique jetliner that was hijacked to Geneva today said passengers began to panic after they saw a body being taken from the plane. Walt Cholwea, who was flying to Toronto, said passengers began trying to escape from the aircraft after it was announced the plane would be flown to Beirut. A gunman identified as a Lebanese Shiite Muslim was overpowered by a steward after he killed a French passenger and threatened to kill another. The gunman is being held in a maximum security prison outside Geneva and will face trial in Switzerland on charges of murder and hostage-taking. 2 more East Indians detained for medical reasons have been added to a list of 164 refugee claimants who have been ordered released from a military base in Halifax. Officials say the 2 are no longer ill. Immigration lawyer Lee Cohen said most of the 166 Asians probably won't leave Halifax until early next week. 7 other East Indians are still being detained for security reasons. Now to sports, the Edmonton Eskimos take on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and their formidable home record tonight at Winnipeg Stadium. In their last 28 games on home turf, the Bombers have only lost twice, once to Edmonton in 1985 and once to BC.